Mili Babalanda, who has not yet arrived here and who is the chief guest, the chairperson of Uganda AIDS Commission, the country director of UN AIDS, representatives of the AIDS development partners, the resident city commissioners, ministries and district representatives, people living with HIV, persons with disabilities, civil society, distinguished ladies, the media, fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you warm greetings from the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, the Ministry of the People. You see, some people think this ministry is a joking one. We control Uganda. Everything is in that ministry, every category, and all of you seated here, you belong to my ministry. I wish to thank the Office of the President for inviting the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, and me in particular, to participate in this launch. Dear delegates, I wish to appreciate the efforts of all partners, namely people living with disabilities, those with HIV/AIDS, development partners, members of parliament, who might not be in this room but very good fighters in the committee of HIV/AIDS, because I've ever been in that committee and I know how we struggle to fight for you even on budget allocations. The district representatives, the media and Uganda AIDS Commission for your efforts in the national HIV and AIDS response. Allow me in a special way to recognize Betty Kwagala. You know, when Betty started this struggle, Betty, can you stand up and just wave to people? I know Bieko has recognized you. Clap for Betty. I know why. When we started the struggle of bringing disability into HIV in the early 2000s, I was with Betty in the same board. But in every time she's like, you people, we need to take the disabled are quiet. The chairman here said, HIV/AIDS has got stigma and discrimination. Disability has got the same challenges, stigma and discrimination. Meaning, when I'm a person with disability, with also HIV/AIDS, then I'm double what? Discriminated. And then it is worse because even we don't have the information. That time when Betty started this and we could go to the conferences, you could encourage us to go. You find the AIDS Commission of that time, maybe this time it has improved, will demonstrate that if you want to use a condom, they will bring a banana and say, here is a banana. We are going to dress the banana and then thereafter you can do the needful. Poor blind people went and bought Bogoya. And he pressed the Bogoya and went live. Your messaging is very important. Uganda AIDS Commission. All the communities here, we don't speak the same language. You might be very excited with your Bogoya demonstrating, but for us, we know it's the Bogoya which is going to wear the condom, place it near you, and you go to business. So that time it was really tough to get Uganda AIDS Commission to understand our needs. Whereas out there, the community, people thought when you sleep with Asamo who is a disabled, you are going to be healed. So what they would do to us, they come at night and disappear in the morning. Because they have to sneak. And nobody should see that you slept with a certain man. And that is how most of us got into HIV/AIDS. And we thought it was love, but we were being brought some diseases. So your awareness is going to open our eyes, is going to open our ears, and we shall now know that there is a message of how to control HIV/AIDS. I'm informed that the HIV prevalence in Uganda has significantly reduced from 1.8 in the early 80s to 5.2. While AIDS-related deaths has equally reduced from 54,000 in 2010 to 17,000. Despite the positive progress, we need to do more as we work towards AIDS as a public health threat by 2030, especially among vulnerable groups such as persons with disabilities. According to a 2019 rapid survey by National Council for Persons with Disabilities and one by NUDIPU, the women with disabilities interviewed complaint of health workers who rudely question them why they got into a sexual relationship and end up with HIV, yet they know that they have disabilities. Another tough message. When we come and we say I'm HIV, they say, didn't you know that you already had a burden? Honorable members in this room, we are also sexually active. Being a disabled doesn't mean I'm asexual, I'm dormant. No. This is a message you should know. Than a medical person asking you, I'll call it a silly question. So sometimes when you ask such a question, people shy away and they go back and die at home quietly because the medical personnel has also not respected. So I think we go beyond just looking at this launching, but how do we handle the health workers? In the same survey, it was revealed that there are beliefs that when an infected person has sex with a person with disability, or she can be healed. It has made people with disabilities, especially girls and women, more vulnerable to defilement, rape, and sexual abuse. According to a 2023 study by Mbarara University of Science and Technology on health system responses among persons on HIV and disability, it was concluded that equitable access to HIV/AIDS treatment for people with disabilities is a hurdle to ending the pandemic by 2030. So if Uganda AIDS Commission, you forget about us, you will not get your target. So let us move together, side by side, and we shall all achieve this ending by 2030. The study observed that all the HIV health workers interviewed expressed frustration with the lack of communication skills in attending to patients who cannot talk or hear. Here, if I come to the medical person and there's no language, the person tells you, you move on. They go to the ones who are hearing, whom they can communicate. So it's also still a big challenge.